Next on All Access.
Zappi on the play, he throws it left. Henry in the end zone, makes the catch, dives in! Touchdown, Patriots! Zappy days are here again.
Fever, man.
Time now for the plays of the week.
Here comes the seam on that middle of the field safety coverage, but it goes to split, and Pep's right there to pick it off. So that was really a good play, and you see a lot of energy here.
Good to see a team like that.
We are a group of 5 Icelandic guys. This is our first time experiencing this tradition of tailgating.
People everywhere you go in the US, they feel so effortlessly nice.
Touchdown, Patriots!
We're going back, baby, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. The Patriots put on a primetime performance in Pittsburgh to get back in the win column. Hello and welcome to Patriots All Access presented by Geico. I'm Steve Burton. The Patriots played from ahead for one of the few times this season and withstand a still a rally to pick up their 3rd win of the year. They return home on Sunday to host a wounded defending Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs team. That will be one tough task. We'll preview the Chiefs, but to kick things off, let's look back at the Patriots' hard-fought win in the Steel City.
Let's go out there. Let's set the tempo from the start. Let's go.
Go on, dominate, boss. Play with each other. Play together. 1 on 3. 1, 2, 3. Play.
Takes the snap from Andrews, stands in, throws a high lob deep down the left side for JuJu Smith-Schuster, and he makes the catch! An over-the-shoulder throw with Smith-Schuster adjusting to make the grab. He takes the snap, he throws it right for Elliott, makes the catch at the 10, turns it right to the 5, a dive to the end zone!
And a first play?
Dunker comes on a blitz. Trubisky throws down the middle, picked off by Peppers. Down the right side 30, 25-20, right sideline 15, a cut left to the 10, and Jabril has the forward progress stop at the 11. The snap shoulder high for Zappi. Drops back, throws back in the end zone. Henry reaches up. He's got his 4th touchdown catch.
Great job, fellas. Great job.
Zappi on the play, he throws it left. Henry in the end zone makes the catch. Dives in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Great job, fellas. Great job, Zap. Great grab.
He's going to look to throw it. He's in the pocket. He shovels it ahead to Warren. He's surrounded and he's tackled shy of the line, it seems.
Hell yeah! Let's go! Hell yeah! Hey, let's go! At some point to get something going. If we're men, they're going to take a shot.
Throws a long ball deep down the left side for Johnson, and the pass is incomplete with Jonathan Jones stride for stride. Zappy days are here
I got
again.
the fever, man. I got the fever. I had it, but like I took them Advil and second half the fever went away. Welcome back to Patriots All Access. Time now for the plays of the week. Couple looks at the Pittsburgh coach. One heck of a design here on the interception by Peppers here off Trubisky. Take us through it.
Yeah, well, this is a really good defensive disguise here with Jalen Mills in the middle of the field. So it looks like a post-safety type coverage, and that's one of the routes. One of the routes you really want to run against post-safety coverage are these seam routes, and so it starts off in the middle of the field, but then on the snap we get a rotation here, and then both Miles and Kyle Duggar, blitz off the same side, and so. Kyle gets some penetration right there in the pocket, and he kind of gets right into, the face of Trubisky, and here comes the seam on that middle of the field safety coverage, but it goes to split, and Pep's right there to pick it off. So really good disguise on defense, and well executed. Josh JuJu does a nice job there on the rerouting the seam. Pep comes in and picks it off, and Miles nice save the block here. But well
designed.
Yeah, well executed play by the entire defense. Pep ends up making the interception, but there were a lot of other guys, and that was really a good play. And you see a lot of energy here.
Good to see a team like that.
Going on the field. And,
short week, you're on the road.
Yep.
All that. Just the whole approach. All right, here we go.
Yeah, first play of the fourth quarter. So 4th and 2, really big play down here in the red area, and. This is a really good rush here by, that's really great play by Mack Wilson, but you see Trubisky's trying to go to the slot here, and we have double coverage there, so he comes off of that, and there's a good rush there by Mack Wilson on the edge, and Barmore up the middle, and so, Trubisky just, drops it off here to Warren, and then this is Bentley coming over, and Kyle coming up to make the play, and Warren kind of cuts it back, and really a great second effort play here from Mack Wilson on the chase. Stops him short of the first down. So really, just a good effort play defensively. And here, this is the same play from the end zone.
You're gonna get appreciation for number 3 here. Like most guys come in on that rush and they just stop.
Yes, that's right.
He keeps him from getting that forward progress.
Yeah, this is really a high effort play here by Mack, and Barmore gets some pressure here into the pocket, and Trubisky kind of flips it out, and Bentley and Duggar are coming over here to make the play. There's the cutback, and really not only a great effort play, but a big hit here by Mack, knocking Warren off so he can't get the first down. That's a very good play.
Not even close right there. And then here we go. Got more excitement right there.
Yeah,
off the field.
definitely got things going.
All right, looking at the offense here. This opening drive, big time.
Yeah, this big drive here for us, and really this is a really heads-up play here by Hunter. He comes inside and he just makes Walker step underneath, and that's enough for Bailey to get the ball out here to Zeke, and Zeke just turns the corner and puts it in the end zone. So again, it doesn't take much down here, just in man coverage. If you can just get a step on, in this case, the linebacker, get the ball
Throw
outside.
being out in front too. If that's on the back hip, it probably gets knocked out of bounds.
That's right. Yeah. Good throw, good timing, and just nice traffic there by Hunter to force Walker to get underneath, and then he just can't make the play.
All right, great start right there.
Yeah, good looking play.
Get you going.
And then this was the second touchdown here, and so this is Hunter on the backside. So it's a 3-by-0 formation. So all the receivers are over here on the offensive left side. Well, just second the 2 receivers, and they're 4-on-3 over here. So that leaves Hunter singled up here on the backside, and Zeke going to the flat. So Zeke starts the flat, then he comes back inside on the angle route. Looks like the same route he had before on the touchdown, and they kind of double that up. But Hunter's open on the isolation coverage there on the post. Zappi makes a good throw, puts the ball high in the back of the end zone, and Hunter goes up and gets it. Yeah.
Everything's processed quicker down there too. So like you said, you got the overload there. I got to quickly go back. So we'll see it again from the end zone. But it's a heck of a read, and that safety squats backside too.
That's right.
Yeah.
Really good read, good throw, and a very good catch. Good timing, just good execution here. So when you watch the play from the end zone, you can really see a good look at it from the quarterback's point of view here. So there's the 4/3 on the left, and then here's Hunter. And then there's the ball, nice and high, over the top. Only one guy can get it. Hunter goes up there, makes a good catch, and feet down. So really good play. So that was nice pocket here too. Good pocket to step up into. So
good sight lines.
Converting those red area touchdowns is always important, and it's a big force against Pittsburgh.
All right, we'll give you a segment off. You'll be back with the Bellustrator later in the show. All right?
Sounds good.
Good stuff right there. More Patriots All Access. We'll return right after this.
Coming up on All Access.
A look back at one of the best events in Gillette Stadium history.
It's a touchdown to Riley.
And later, we tailgate with a group of European football fans who have never been to a tailgate.
I'm eating this like a caveman.
You're watching Patriots All Access.
Patriots All Access is brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the New England Patriots. And by Ace Ticket, where New England fans go for tickets to all their favorite events. Visit aceticket.com. And by AdCare. Be recovery strong. Speak up and reach out. Ask for help. Call AdCare at 800-ALCOHOL.
Studio giving you what you missed on social media. Starting things off strong, Bill Belichick gave us the treat we didn't know we needed. If you missed what happened on College Game Day, don't worry, the internet was all over it.
Chinese bandits. Go Navy. Beat Army.
Also coming to you from the Army-Navy game, Gronk crashed the party at Gillette Stadium. Not only were the cadets feeling it in the stadium, the fans were feeling it online too. Last but certainly not least, this year's Patriots nominee for the Walter Payton Man of the Year was announced, and it's defensive back Jonathan Jones. Jones has not only been active in the New England community, he's also consistently serving in his home state of Georgia and alma mater, the Auburn Tigers. Fans can vote on X, formerly known as Twitter, by posting #WPMOY Challenge along with the last name /X handle of their chosen nominee, or by voting directly on NFL.com/Man of the Year. That's it for this week's Social Media Minute. See you after the Chiefs game.
Welcome back to All Access presented by Geico. Can a win and a mini-bye rejuvenate New England for the final 4 games of the season? Here's Dan Roach with some answers.
The Patriots are going to celebrate a win for the first time since they beat Buffalo at home in late October.
Their win in Pittsburgh snapped a 5-game losing skid and created a positive feeling in the locker room this week.
Really good energy right now, from the meeting room to the locker room talk. Everybody's just excited to get back to work today.
Despite the victory, the Patriots were officially eliminated from postseason play with 4 games remaining.
You just take it week by week, attack each week. You have Kansas City, a great football team coming in, and you have an opportunity to kind of match up against them. I know they'll be ready to go, so we have to bring that same energy.
Yes, the Kansas City Chiefs are in town this weekend as the Pats get an opportunity to try to knock off the defending Super Bowl champs.
Having them come to our house, us defending our home, and getting a win against Andy Reid and the Chiefs, we feel great.
Meanwhile, Bailey Zappi has a common thread with Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes, as both had the same offensive coach in college, years apart. His name, Zach Kittley.
I would mess up and be like, hey, Pat tried this, let's try that. And So it was awesome to have for him to coach a guy like that and to be able to kind of pick his brain on what Pat used to do and how Pat learned and what Pat used to like. So it was pretty sweet.
Of course, another big star on the Chiefs, tight end Travis Kelce.
You can tell how smart he is and just the connection he has with Mahomes as well. They have a great feel for the game. I think that's one thing I love watching with him is just like his feel in zones, even in man, scramble drill, everything. Obviously, he's a great route runner, has great hands, he's great after the catch. I mean, he does so many things that are tremendous that it's going to be definitely tough to stop for our defense.
As for Patrick Mahomes' record against the Patriots lifetime, including regular season and postseason, he's 2-2, 1-1 here at Gillette Stadium. For Patriots All Access, I'm Dan Roach.
All right, Dan Roach, thank you very much. Joining me now is JuJu Smith-Schuster. First of all, good to see you, my friend.
I see you too, man.
Sum it all up. How you feeling?
I mean, as far as just everything, how's everything been going?
Yeah, for you.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to, I would say football, I think it's been a tough roller coaster for us. But at the same time, very, very blessed to, wake up every morning, to play the sport that I love and to come to work every single day. So, I mean, overall, I'm pretty good.
You're coming off your most productive game as a Patriot. When you walked off that field, what were you thinking?
Just very, very blessed and fortunate, to go out there, and play,
Like you can.
Yeah, like I know I can, and go out there and perform like I know I can, and to have that opportunity to go out there and showcase, against a very good team, it felt great.
I know it's a small sample size, but that first half, after that first half, second half you didn't score any points, but after that first half, do you feel like slowly but surely your offense is coming together?
Yes. I think.
How so?
Man, it's tough. I mean, you put it all together. I mean, we're missing some key pieces, but at the same time, as far as like us, building momentum, like in the opening drive, going down, putting points on the board, like that helped us out a lot to set the tone, and then for us to carry that over for the defense with the pick and turning picks into touchdowns, that's good complementary football, and I think that shows us that we're very capable of competing, against these teams.
You yourself got to practice against Kansas City's defense. You know what they're about. What's their biggest challenge? What do they bring to the table?
I mean, the biggest challenge is that there's a dude that plays D lineman. His name is Chris Jones, and he's a dog.
He is, isn't he?
Me playing there last year and seeing how he works, he's very professional. He's a great player, and I think, he's a big factor that we got to take care of. And then as far as everything else on offense, we just got to execute our plays.
Patrick Mahomes, played with him, know all about him?
Yep.
How good is he?
He's very good. In our generation, he's obviously he's a quarterback, and it's a guy who's very spontaneous, can use his legs. His vision down the field is pretty much the whole field. He can put the ball anywhere, and but yeah, he's a good player.
Does this team still feel confident it can beat Kansas City?
Most definitely. I think us coming off a win against Pittsburgh for the Thursday night game, us showcase, the world of what we can do, what we're capable of, and, carrying that over into another team that's playoff bound, so, yeah, for sure.
Good luck on Sunday.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
JuJu Smith-Schuster, our guest. We'll be back more Patriots All Access right after this.
Oh, here's the guy who ruined Super Bowl 31. Stop it! I watch this guy when I get down on the elliptical, but I'm disappointed he's not wearing his black T-shirt.
Coach, I'm going to take a page out of your book here.
No way!
1962. This is the Jolly Roger. Roger. Go Navy. Beat Army.
I learned that from my dad. He didn't yell, he just emphasized things.
To the corner, and it's a touchdown to Riley. Trophy winners for 2023, the Black Knights of Army.
Welcome back to Patriots All Access. Time now to sit down and talk with Coach Belichick. And, Coach, before we get to Kansas City, let's go back to last Thursday against Pittsburgh. Big win for you guys. What was the reason for the victory?
We made a few more plays than they did. A couple of fourth down stops on defense, and we're able to convert in the red area for touchdowns, not field goals. So, ultimately that was probably the point differential. But good team win. Got contributions from so many guys, and short week, tough week preparation, but those guys really did a good job.
I know you like to take it to the team aspect, but I just want to ask you about one guy, Zeke Elliott. We know what he's meant to your team this year. Ramondre goes down, but the workload, and especially even the tackle on the interception, he was a big-time player for you guys that night.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was a big play in the game, save a touchdown there. And, Zeke had a lot of tough yards, even on the second play of the game where he caught the ball in the flat. Kind of cut back, made about an extra 6-7 yards for first down, broke a couple tackles. Red did a nice job all day.
Could have been a different weekend. I heard you after the game tell Joe Cardona, 1 down, 1 to go. Didn't get the result that you wanted. Touched by you and Lee Corso, though. You see that moment, it goes back a long way, especially with your dad. How much do you remember about Lee from the early days and to see what he's still doing now at his age?
Yeah, a lot. No, Lee had a big influence on me, and I really enjoyed being around him, watching him coach, and I learned a lot from watching him coach 3 years here at Navy. He was at Navy.
You got that helmet in your office?
I do.
You don't have many helmets, do you? I'm sure you could have a ton of them collected over years, but that one's pretty special.
It is. Yeah, that was it's the old Rydell helmet.
Yeah.
It's really light. I mean, it's almost,
suspension.
Yeah, that's right. Suspension. That's what it is. It's a whole different helmet structure than what what the players play with today. And, not as hard, not as much of a weapon, but a little problem getting it on, but it
looked good. It looked really good. All right, on to Kansas City. Obviously, this quarterback's pretty special. What makes him as good as he is, especially from the early days when you faced him as a rookie? Not as a rookie, but a second-year player, because I know Alex played that first year.
Right. Well, I think Mahomes is extremely competitive. He has a great sense for, I would say, the off-schedule plays. He hits the ones that are open. He hits the ones that he should hit. But then when play breaks down or when it's an extended play and he's able to, buy time and move around back there, that's really when he becomes deadly. It's just, hard to cover, good receivers forever, and especially, Kelsey, who's his main target. As we'll see a little bit later, is very good on those type of plays. So that'll be a big challenge for us.
You mentioned Kelsey. Here in New England, we say 87, you think Gronkowski. Two really good all-time type players, but what separates those two? What's some of the similarities and some of the differences?
Well, yeah, they're both great players. Kelsey's he has great hands. He's a great route runner, very instinctive guy, like Hunter, like that kind of, like smooth, savvy, really good hands.
Finding that spot.
He can always find that spot. He has a good sense of, but, he played his background at quarterback, handles the ball well, and has been involved in, a couple of lateral plays. He ran the option against us on the goal line. So things like that. So he's a little bit more of a gadget type player, than Rob was.
Yeah, Rob would block you.
Rob's a much better blocker. Yeah, Kelsey's, that's not really his thing. He can get in the way and, tie some people up. But, Rob can knock people off the ball, and you can match Rob up against a lot of guys that, he was pretty competitive against most everybody, honestly, that he blocked. That's not really Kelsey's thing.
All right, time now for the Ace Ticket Twitter question of the week, and it comes from @Jake752. Coach, he says last time it was back-to-back champions. You got to go all the way back to 2003, 2004, obviously your club. How hard is it for a team to repeat? I know Kansas City's lined up to do it with doing it last year, but I know you brought Bill Russell in to talk about the team back in the day about repeating.
Oh, we did, yeah. We talked to, we've had a lot of people come through here. There's 31 other teams trying to knock you off, so you got to.
You're the hunted.
Yeah, that's right. You're the hunted. You got the target on your back. You got to be ready to go every week, and it's a very competitive league. So, but Kansas City has a really good football team. They're well balanced. They're good on defense. They're really good on defense, and so we'll see how it goes.
Great stuff, Coach. And if you have a question for the coach, you can ask him it by following the team on Twitter @Patriots, #AskBB. We'll be back later in the show with the Bellustrator. What do we got to look at, Coach?
Yeah, well, that's the guy and the go-to guy.
All right, good stuff. Hang tight. More Patriots All Access. We'll continue, and then we'll have the Bellustrator for you.
Coming up on All Access.
A memorable look back at the best Patriots-Chiefs game ever.
What more could you want than this, man?
And then later, Coach Belichick spotlights the Chiefs' dynamic duo on the Bellustrator.
He and Mahomes have a real good connection.
Patriots All Access is brought to you by Putnam Investments. Putnam Investments and the New England Patriots, proud partners committed to an active game plan on the field and off. By Gillette Labs with exfoliating bar, Gillette's ultimate shaving experience. And by Dan O'Brien Auto. Come in to any Dan O'Brien Auto Group store today and get your awesome protection plan. Keeping it awesome. This profile is brought to you by Pepsi.
Welcome back to All Access presented by Geico. Here in the United States, the concept of tailgating is a pretty easy one to understand. But how would you explain this tradition to a group of sports fans who want to experience it for the very first time? As we continue our series, Tales from the Tailgate, presented by Bud Light, we introduce an inquisitive group from Iceland to tailgating, Gillette Stadium style.
It all started with a Reddit post.
We are a group of 5 Icelandic guys going to the Chargers versus Patriots game. This is our first time experiencing this tradition of tailgating.
Get your hot dogs here. We got the barbecue chicken up right now, guys.
They're incredible. And we're not dealing with I'm eating this like a caveman. We will bring the Icelandic delicacy that is fish jerky.
Smells really funky.
Okay. It's good. It's good. We won't be intrusive, and we promise that we are fun.
Meet Anton, Herman, Johan, Arnor, and Arman, who have traveled all the way from Iceland to come to their very first Patriots game and their very first tailgate.
We're from Reykjavik, Iceland. We're just here for the weekend. We just started watching Super Bowl like 10 years ago or something.
The Super Bowl starts at around 1 a.m.
Iceland time.
Yeah, in Icelandic time. So we stay up till like 4:30, 5:30 in the morning. Eat chicken wings at like times you shouldn't be eating chicken wings. And
So this is my first game in the States. So I'm really excited to see the atmosphere here in the stadium.
Yeah, the atmosphere is probably what we are looking for the most. I mean, you can see the games on TV, but you're here for the experience.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to the tailgate.
Yeah, the tailgate.
Yeah. I think that's the biggest like cultural difference between other sports and football that we kind of notice. Like we have to, if you go to the game, we have to do the tailgate.
It's something completely different from what we've experienced in Iceland.
Good, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Welcome. I am Schwartzy, but you can call me Kathy. So.
You want to try fish jerky?
Sure.
It smells really funky. Okay. You don't finish it, but it's...
It's good, it's good.
It's an acquired taste, that's
This is 2 cases of beer, actually.
I'm working on the biceps right now. Everyone needs one. Everybody needs a beer. Got one?
Hemi, thank you.
Yes, go!
There we go.
Hi, I'm Orman. Omen? Yes. Dominic? Hi, Arnold. Arnold, how are you? That one I can pronounce. We have the black death. The black death. This is authentic, hard Icelandic liquor. You need cups, or we're just going to hit it? What are we going to do? You can just hit it. Let's hit it. I'm going to take a million. All right, here we go. And, well, that's good.
So I feel like the culture here is different from in Iceland because people everywhere you go in the US, they feel so effortlessly nice.
Have some food, enjoy our tailgate. There you go.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's not like that in Iceland. I mean, people are nice, they're just not extrovertly friendly to people they don't know.
Let him cook now.
It's kind of a cultural difference from Iceland.
Say that again. Don't wake me up.
Don't wake me up. We say that in Iceland. It's just a dream. Don't wake me up. Please don't wake me up.
Patriots!
Let's go, Patriots!
Let's go, Patriots! Oh, the Queen of Tailgate, how are you? It smells worse than it tastes.
Yo, de kop bitter, met Michiel bitter.
Cheers,
He likes it.
When I cook, I don't like people around me. Over there to the other tent. We downside the grill, but we didn't downside the party.
Skål.
Skål. Oh man,
Not bad, right?
yeah, it's fine. Yeah, another one.
Let's go.
You know, we got the barbecue chicken up right now, guys.
Don't wake me up.
They're incredible.
Er det gott, Jelle?
I'm eating this like a caveman.
Welcome to Foxborough. Welcome to America.
Yeah, thank
You're
you.
more than welcome. May God bless you, guys.
Thank you so much.
It's been amazing like how welcoming people have been. We knew beforehand like the tailgate experience was going to be great, but having to really meet the people here and just it's been kind of like unreal how welcoming people have been.
How are you guys?
Hi, how are you?
Pleasure to meet you.
Anton.
I think we feel part of the Patriots family now, and we will always be lifelong fans after this.
Yeah, like we say in Iceland, this is just like a dream. Never wake me up.
All from Patriots!
The 2018 AFC Championship game, where the Chiefs hosted the Patriots, will go down as one of the greatest games in franchise history. A game in which New England jumped out to a 14-0 halftime lead.
Brady takes the snap. Back 3 steps. He pumps. He looks long. He throws it down the left side for Dorsett, and he makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots!
Kansas City roared back to take the lead with just over a minute and a half to play.
Mahomes hands it to Damian Williams, runs up the middle, touchdown Kansas City. The Chiefs regain the lead with 2:03 to go.
Stay focused!
54 seconds to go. Shotgun snap, a 5-man rush, a lob down the left side for Gronkowski. Makes the catch! Got it! Brady is going to turn and give it to Burkhead. He runs left behind Devlin. He plows his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots! And they've regained the lead with 39 seconds on the clock in this AFC Championship.
The Patriots thought they had won it in regulation, only to see the Chiefs tie it with 8 seconds left, sending the game to OT.
The kick is good. And Butker sends this game to overtime, tying it at 31 all.
Heads. Heads. Heads is a call. It is heads. You want the ball. Hey! What more could you want than this, man? Let's go win the thing!
In overtime, the Patriots made sure the Chiefs never saw the ball.
Waits on the snap from Andrews on 3rd and 10. In the pocket, throws down the middle. Gronk makes the catch at the 20, and he is tackled, caught at the shoelaces by Berry as he skids to the 15. 2nd and goal to go from the 2. Brady under center to give to Burkhead. Runs it left for the win! Touchdown, Patriots! And they're bound for Super Bowl 53!
We're going back, baby, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. America's worst nightmare is back. We're going to our 4th Super Bowl in 5 years. Pack your bags, start our buses. We're coming home, Boston. Oh my God, can't believe it.
Welcome back to Patriots All Access. Good to have Coach back. Got the Illustrator for you, Kelsey and Mahomes here. It's like we've seen over the years, right?
Right. Well, Mahomes is the guy, and Kelsey's the go-to guy. So here's Kelsey, and when he gets in the middle of the field, which is usually where he is, then he has the over routes, he's got the outside routes, the short. I mean, he's just got a lot of room to work. And
plus free release.
Yeah, he gets all free here, and so here he kind of, bends it over with the post on the backside, and Denver kind of loses him here. And it's 15, 18-yard play, and then it's where the fun starts, where it's, big guy, strong, hard to tackle, good stiff arm. He adds on about another 15 yards after the catch. So very, very hard guy to cover, big catch radius, and the quarterback's really pretty much always looking for him.
Yep. That seems like, especially the way, they're constructed this year as a team. Like, he's obviously their leading guy.
He sure is, and you can see why. This is a good example of how Kelsey really kills you, and Mahomes as well. So, this is 3rd and 18. So the Packers drop back into a 3-man rush, and they have the field covered, and there's really nowhere to throw. But now Mahomes has a little bit extra time, so he kind of scoots around back there. The defenders lose Kelsey. Kelsey finds a little bit of space, and Mahomes gets in there, steps up there, and drops it into him for a 3rd down conversion on 3rd and 18. And so those are the kind of plays that, Kelsey just kills you on. He has a real good feel for finding the opening. He and Mahomes have a real good connection on, looking for each other, where to go, find a space, and put it on them.
You're up against Josh Allen in a couple weeks, but it's Ben Roethlisberger-like from back in the day, those plays. I remember doing these film sessions. You got it covered, and he just extends the play.
Right. And so this is another one. This is 3rd and goal against Jacksonville down in the red area. And so here's Kelsey here on really a nothing route. I don't even know what this route is. It's just go out there and
spot route. Covered down. He senses it.
And so now Pat gets out of the pocket, and here he comes. And then Kelsey just feels that space right there. He goes in it. Mahomes drops it to him. Touchdown. And so, there's a couple guys right there that could cover him, and Mahomes is out of the pocket, and they really don't have much. And all of a sudden, they're spiking the ball in the end zone. So we got to do a real good job on those guys. And Kelsey is by far the leading targeted receiver or tight end in the league, and you can see why. He's pretty dependable.
I know you do. You always got a great plan against him. Good luck.
All right, thanks, so appreciate it.
There you go. There's your Illustrator. More Patriots All Access will return right after this.
Patriots All Access is brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the New England Patriots, and by Putnam Investments. Putnam Investments and the Patriots, proud partners committed to an active game plan on the field and off.
Welcome back to Patriots All Access in our Bob's Discount Furniture Studios with Mike Reese and Paul Perillo. This game was flexed, right?
Yeah.
Now it's 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
What does that say about the state of the Patriots?
Well, it says we'll get a little more rest, Mike, for us. And it's always about us, as you know.
Yes.
Listen, I mean, the season has unfolded kind of slowly for all of us, but when you're 2-10, now 3-10, you can understand why the league made the decision that they did. And Patriots haven't had a lot of success. And I thought, Mike, to take a guy like Patrick Mahomes out of that national TV window, I thought was telling.
Yeah, what it tells me is the team doesn't have national appeal, right? And so you're going to put Eagles, Seahawks in there. To me, the Eagles, well, struggling the last couple weeks, they're a fascinating team with Jalen Hurts. And you want to get back, if you're the Patriots, to being that team with national appeal. You do have national games on both sides of it. That was probably a factor too. At Pittsburgh on the Thursday and then coming out at Denver. So I think that probably was part of the league's thinking as well.
Bill Belichick talked about earlier in the show trying to repeat, going back to back in Super Bowls, and you see that how the Kansas City Chiefs are struggling with that.
Yeah, it's hard. It's a lot, and I think that to me, Kansas City struggles. I think go back to the offseason, Mike, and I think some decisions that you make, from an organization standpoint, to not spend the money on the weapons, because I think sometimes you get a little bit too reliant on the greatness of your quarterback, and I think you're seeing that right now. I think Mahomes is playing at a really high level. He's just not getting a lot of help from anyone really other than Travis Kelce and I would say a little bit Rashee Rice. But their receivers are dropping more passes than anyone in football. They're finding different ways to self-destruct at the perfect time, for them, the worst time, and it shows.
I don't know if you felt the same way, guys, but I was fascinated at how the Chiefs reacted to the penalty in the game against the Bills, the offside call.
Yeah, of course.
Because whether you call it or not, I think it reflected something greater to me.
No question.
Their frustration, right, with their situation and the burden of trying to repeat, right? And so to me, it's like, okay, we can argue about the call, but there's something bigger at play.
Cannot talk about Kansas City without talking about their biggest fan. Okay? Because she's probably coming.
Well, we got a blank space here to talk about it, Steve.
Well, the irony is her first stadium show was right here at Gillette Stadium.
That's right.
Yeah, I think this is a special place for her. We'll see what happens Sunday afternoon. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Like, does it have to be a Monday night for her to show up?
She was going to be here, Paul, Monday night. I know that for a fact. Whether she comes Sunday, to me, I love this story. And for multiple reasons. I know some people think it's too much. But here's what I love.
So what you're saying? You're saying you're a Swiftie.
I'm a little bit of a Swiftie. I could be a Swiftie. I could go in that direction. But I think what I love about it is that I think she has found, football. She's like, this is great. I wish I had found it before. So she's got the football fever, Paul. Now,
she didn't know what she was missing, she said. That was funny.
Travis Kelce obviously has something to do with it, right? But I mean, a big part of it. But I think it's fun.
Right.
And you know what, Steve? Sometimes we need a little fun around this game.
Patriots are coming off an emotional win. Kansas City's coming off an emotional loss. How do you see this game playing out?
Yeah, I think that's bad news for the Patriots. I think the Chiefs have to find a way to get a win. They've lost a couple in a row. They're really upset. I think that they need to circle the wagons and focus. I think the Patriots will get Kansas City's best effort in this game. I think it'll be a tough spot.
Yeah.
Get a score?
With a number?
I'm going to say 27-13, Kansas City.
I love seeing the helmets. It reminds me of the AFC title game in Arrowhead, when the Patriots beat him. To me, one of the best victories in franchise history. I don't think they can repeat it here in this game. And the stakes clearly not as high. 20-10, Kansas City.
Okay, but didn't you guys say the same thing about Pittsburgh?
I did.
Okay, thank you.
I did.
All right, that'll do it for this week's edition of Patriots All Access. For Mike Reese and Paul Perillo, I'm Steve Burton. Have a great week, everybody.